Hey everyone, and welcome back to 3 English, the channel where we dive into the fascinating world of slang, idioms, and phrasal verbs. Today, we've got an exciting selection of slang terms and abbreviations that are sure to grab your attention. So, without further ado, let's jump right in. Let's begin with rizz is a slang term that is short for charisma, and it refers to a person's ability to charm and attract others, especially in social situations. When someone has rizz, it means they have a magnetic personality that draws others to them. People with rizz are often seen as charming, confident, and engaging. Also, it can describe one's ability to charm and attract a romantic partner. For example,
with her natural rizz, she easily captivated everyone at the party. Even in a crowded room, his rizz stood out, effortlessly drawing people towards him.
Moving on to third wheel is a term used to describe someone who is hanging out with a couple but is not romantically involved with either of them. This person may feel left out or awkward in situations where the couple is focused on each other. Consider the following examples.
Every time Sarah and Tom went on a date, Emma felt like the third wheel, sitting awkwardly at the table with them.
I don't want to be a third wheel. I don't want to be a third wheel.
I'm just gonna go. I feel like a third wheel anyways. I'm just gonna go. I feel like a third wheel anyways.
Next up, delulu is a slang term used to describe someone who is delusional or has unrealistic beliefs or expectations, often in various aspects of life. If your friend expects to be able to write their 30-page paper the night before it's due, you might say they're being delulu. It implies that the person is living in a fantasy or holding on to unrealistic dreams or ideas.
Did you hear about John's latest business idea? He thinks he's going to make millions in a month.
Seriously, that sounds delulu to me.
Did you hear about John's latest business idea? He thinks he's going to make millions in a month.
Seriously, that sounds delulu to me. Delulu is the slulu.
Is a way of staying positive even when things get tough, implying that sometimes being delusional and optimistic about a situation may lead you to the best solution. It's the modern version of fake it till you make it. Before we move forward, if you come across words or phrases that seem strange or you think you won't need them later, but at least you should learn them. This way, you'll better understand native speakers, especially younger ones. Vanilla, as a slang term, is used to describe something that is ordinary, boring, or uninspiring. This usage is derived from vanilla ice cream, which is commonly regarded as a very normal or standard flavor, lacking in excitement or uniqueness. For example, when someone calls a movie vanilla, they are implying that it is uninteresting or unremarkable. Let's see other examples.
Their wedding was beautiful, but the cake was just vanilla, nothing special. His taste in music is so vanilla. He only listens to top 40 pop songs. I expected the new restaurant to have innovative dishes, but their menu was surprisingly vanilla, with all the typical options you'd find elsewhere.
Next up, wallflower refers to someone who is shy or socially awkward, particularly at parties or gatherings. For example, if someone says, "Sarah is such a wallflower at parties," they mean that Sarah tends to be shy and doesn't actively participate in socializing.
Have you seen Jane at the party?
Yeah, she's hanging out near the snacks, just being her usual wallflower self.
You're a wallflower. What is it? What's wrong? You're a wallflower. What is it? What's wrong?
Wallflower, let's dance. Wallflower, let's dance.
On the opposite side, a social butterfly is a person who is very outgoing, sociable, and enjoys interacting with others in various social settings. The term is often used to describe someone who is the opposite of a wallflower, as they are highly active and visible in social situations.
John is a true social butterfly. He's constantly organizing gatherings and outings with friends and colleagues. Unlike his shy sister, who's more of a wallflower, despite being new to town, Sarah quickly became a social butterfly, joining clubs and attending community events to meet new people. It's quite a change from her days as a wallflower.
You must have noticed that I'm not exactly the social butterfly. You must have noticed that I'm not exactly the social butterfly.
I'm not what you would call a social butterfly. I'm not what you would call a social butterfly.
Moving on to beige flag is a slang term used to describe a situation or behavior that is somewhat concerning or cautionary, but not as alarming as a red flag. It's like a warning sign that suggests you should pay attention, but it's not an immediate cause for alarm. If someone cancels plans with you once in a while without much explanation, it might be a beige flag. It's not great, but it's not necessarily a deal breaker either. In contrast, a red flag would be if they consistently cancel plans at the last minute without any consideration for your time or feelings. In summary, while a beige flag suggests caution, a red flag indicates a more serious concern that shouldn't be ignored.
Mike always seems to avoid discussing her future plans whenever we bring it up.
That could be a beige flag. Maybe he's unsure about what he wants, but it's worth keeping an eye on. Tom tends to interrupt others when they're speaking, and that's a bit of a beige flag. It might indicate a lack of consideration, but let's see if it becomes a bigger issue.
And the final slang word we'll cover today is mother. Surprised? Yes, indeed. Mother can take on various meanings in different contexts. Mother is a slang term used to show strong admiration or love for someone, especially a famous person like a celebrity. Where people once referred to a person they admire as queen, they now often use the word mother instead. If someone's a big fan of Lady Gaga, they may say, "She is literally mother."
Taylor Swift dropped her new album, and her fans are calling her mother because they love her music so much. The latest interview with Rihanna was so inspiring. She's like mother.
Now it's time to see some popular abbreviations you might come across in online conversations. Let's start with TBH. TBH stands for to be honest. It's used to preface an honest opinion or statement.
TBH. Kinda enjoyed talking to Eddie. TBH. Kinda enjoyed talking to Eddie. TBH, I don't know. TBH, I don't know.
Next up, we have IMO or IMHO, and they stand for in my opinion or in my humble opinion. It's used to express one's personal viewpoint. Now, let's discuss FOMO. FOMO stands for fear of missing out. It's the anxiety that one might feel when they perceive others are having enjoyable experiences without them.
FOMO, fear of missing out. FOMO, fear of missing out.
Lastly, we have YOLO. YOLO stands for you only live once. It's used to justify taking risks or seizing opportunities because life is short.
Like you wanted to move down here, I said go for it. YOLO. Like you wanted to move down here, I said go for it. YOLO.
Well, that's a wrap for today's episode of 3 English. We've covered some awesome slang terms and abbreviations that are sure to boost your English fluency. If you enjoyed the episode and want to see more content like this, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to our channel. And remember, sharing is caring, so be sure to share this episode with your fellow language enthusiasts. Thanks for tuning in, and until next time.